Stop, don't scroll, you didn't click on this by chance. There is a specific pain in your body right now, a deep exhaustion that medicine hasn't been able to fully explain, and God sent me to tell you that He is visiting your room tonight. The healing has already begun. You have been carrying a weight that simply does not belong to you. You are waking up just as tired as when you laid down to rest. The physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed have become a heavy, suffocating shadow over your days. You feel it in your bones, a lingering heaviness that drains your joy before the day even begins. But I am here to declare that the great physician is walking through the corridors of your house tonight. He is touching the exact source of the pain that human hands couldn't reach. He is repairing what is broken while you sleep. God is not blind to the physical and emotional exhaustion that has been weighing you down. There is an immediate healing and restoration being released tonight over your body and your home, bridging the gap between the pain you've carried and the profound relief you've been praying for. Let us be brutally honest about what you are facing, because it is not just a passing discomfort. The pain you feel has three distinct, heavy layers. First, there is the undeniable physical toll, the unexplained aches, the tension permanently locked in your shoulders, and the heavy legs when walking. Your body is constantly screaming for rest, yet true rest never seems to come. Second, there is the crushing mental fatigue. It is the deep exhaustion of decision-making, making it overwhelmingly hard to think clearly or make choices for tomorrow. Your mind feels clouded, entirely drained of the sharp clarity and focus you once had, leaving you feeling lost in your own routine. And third, there is the deepest layer, the one you hide from everyone, the family pain. It is the silent, terrifying fear of becoming a burden to those you love because of your constant exhaustion. You force a smile and pretend everything is fine, but inside you are wondering how much longer you can keep up this facade without breaking down completely. And behind all of this, there is an enemy, an internal resistance whispering a constant, venomous lie into your ear. It tells you, you will always feel this way. It is just aging, it is just stress. You must get used to the pain. It wants you to accept defeat. But that voice is a liar. And tonight, that cycle breaks completely and permanently. In the next few minutes, I will show you three things. First, I will describe where you have truly been these past few months in a way that will finally make the silence make sense. Second, I will deliver 3 words in Hebrew that no one has taught you, and when you hear the third, you will understand exactly why you arrived here today. Third, I will seal 3 names upon you, 3 names that will accompany you for the rest of the year. If you leave before the end, you leave without the seal. And there is a 4th thing I will place in your hands before this message closes. Something that Solomon left recorded for the child of God, who can no longer bear the physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed. A specific instruction for the night. I will return to this. For now, let it rest. You won't have to carry this heavy burden alone anymore, chosen one. Soon I will show you a 2-minute key that you will use right before you close your eyes tonight. A spiritual turning point that immediately shifts the atmosphere of your bedroom. This key is already prepared for you. It is something Solomon left recorded. Keep that in the back of your mind, but do not go looking for it yet. Do not move. You need to understand the profound, miraculous healing that is happening first before you take any action. How many nights have you stared at the ceiling, wondering when the pain would finally stop? How many times have you hidden your exhaustion from your family, pretending you were fine when your body was screaming for rest? When was the last time you woke up truly feeling light, waking up with supernatural lightness and restored energy? Did you really think God would ignore your silent tears? Do you believe He can touch the very cells of your body tonight and rewrite your health? This is exactly why the heavens guided you here. The restoration you seek is intimately connected to a divine blueprint. I am talking about the Code of Solomon's wisdom. It is the exact instrument given to those who need their physical and spiritual strength completely renewed. I will explain how you will use it tonight. But first, let the healing flow into your home. If you believe that the great physician is walking into your room tonight to restore what is broken, and that tomorrow morning you will step out of bed and feel the ground beneath your feet, strong and painless, type Amen in the comments right now. I need you to listen to me carefully right now, chosen one. We are entering a deep spiritual diagnosis. The Lord did not bring you to this exact second of this video just to offer a comforting word. He brought you here to expose the root of the pain. God is about to reveal to you the exact 5 signs that this physical and emotional exhaustion is not natural, but a spiritual assignment against your health. I'm going to list them now. If you identify with at least 3 of these 5 signs, understand with absolute certainty that the great physician is already walking through the corridors of your house tonight. The first sign is the unexplained physical weight that defies logic. It is that persistent ache you carry in your joints before going to sleep. I am not talking about the natural tiredness from a productive day. I am talking about a profound heaviness that violently settles upon your shoulders, as if an invisible burden has been strapped to your back. You feel it deep within your bones, a lingering pain that makes your legs feel like lead with every step. Medicine tries to explain it, but deep in your spirit you know the truth. This exhaustion is draining the breath from your lungs. Your cells are crying out for a supernatural relief that human hands cannot provide. You constantly rub your neck, trying to remove a yoke that is entirely spiritual. The second sign is the sudden paralysis of your mind when the day demands choices. It is the severe mental fatigue making it impossibly hard to think clearly or make even the smallest decisions for tomorrow. You sit in your living room, and the energy required to simply plan the next day feels mountainous. Your mind, which used to be sharp and full of clarity, now feels like it is wading through thick mud. You feel disconnected and scattered. The enemy wants you in this state of mental fog, chosen one. He wants your body so depleted that your mind stops making the choices that align with God's purpose, keeping you trapped in a constant state of mere survival. The third sign, and pay very close attention to this one, because it brings hot tears to your eyes when nobody is watching, is the silent fear of becoming a burden to your family. You look at the people you love, at your spouse, at your children, and instead of feeling pure joy, a crushing shadow of guilt washes over your chest. You try so hard to hide the pain. You force a brave smile when they enter the room, pretending you are fine, but inside, your body is screaming for rest. You are terrified that your constant exhaustion is slowly draining the life out of your home. You wonder how much longer you can keep up this facade before your physical strength gives out. The fourth sign manifests the moment the sun goes down. The night, created by the Lord as a sanctuary of restoration, has been turned into a battlefield. You lay your tired head on the pillow, and instead of peace, the internal resistance begins. The whispering voice of the enemy starts echoing in the dark of your bedroom. He whispers that you will always feel this way, that it is just aging, that it is just stress, and that you must get used to the pain. You stare at the ceiling, tossing and turning for hours, fighting a brutal mental war while your body throbs with aches. You feel disconnected, as if your desperate prayers for healing are hitting a solid brass ceiling and bouncing right back down. And the fifth sign is the cruel morning defeat. It is that devastating realization when you open your eyes and realize you are waking up just as tired as when you laid down. The rest you desperately needed was stolen from you. The moment you step out of bed, your body screams in protest. You look in the mirror and see the profound exhaustion written across your face. You stand there, wondering how you will possibly find the physical and emotional strength to survive yet another normal day when your tank is completely empty. Look at that simple glass of water by your bedside table tonight. It sits there every single night, waiting to quench your physical thirst during those long, restless hours. But just as that water is prepared for your body, heaven has already prepared a spiritual instrument to quench the deep exhaustion of your soul and restore your failing strength. That is why the Code of Solomon's wisdom was placed in your path. It is the exact blueprint designed to turn that bedside table from a place of tossing and turning into an altar of absolute painless rest. But before I show you exactly how this instrument will break the cycle of your pain, there is a foundational principle of the altar that we must establish tonight. And beyond our digital book, Chosen One, you have here another way to strengthen this message that reached your home today, and to make it reach more and more chosen ones like you. We don't receive a single cent for every word I deliver to you here on this channel every day. As a way for you to give back something of what you receive here, We keep a voluntary donation link open right below the digital book in the first pinned comment. Any amount that fits your hand today, any sum your heart points to. That's what keeps our channel standing. That's what makes the next message reach another person who needs it, exactly as you needed it. I'll wait for you there, chosen one. When you honor the altar, the spiritual atmosphere of your entire home instantly shifts. Because God sees every tear you shed in the dark, and He knows exactly how much it has cost you to simply keep standing. The physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed will not dictate your future anymore. It ends when you apply the ancient wisdom given to Solomon. The blueprint is real, chosen one, and the physical relief it brings to your bones is immediate. You are about to step into a season where your rest is sacred and your body is whole. And what comes next will explain exactly why everything happened in this specific order in your life. And it is exactly because of these deep, unexplainable signs you've been feeling that the heavens directed your steps to this very video today. That physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed, it is not normal. It is not just the natural weight of age, and it is not simply the stress of a long, difficult day. It is a targeted spiritual drain. It is an attack designed to weaken your faith by breaking down your physical vessel. But the Lord has not left you defenseless in the dark. He has prepared a specific, powerful instrument to break this yoke once and for all. I am talking about a divine blueprint left for those who desperately need their physical and spiritual strength completely renewed. I am talking about the Code of Solomon's Wisdom. It is waiting for you right now, right below this video in the first pinned comment. But do not go there yet. Do not move a single muscle. You need to understand the magnitude of the healing that is happening first. When you finally apply this instrument tonight, the shift in your atmosphere will be instantaneous. I am not talking about a temporary physical touch or a fleeting moment of relief that fades by morning. I'm talking about true restoration, waking up with supernatural lightness and restored energy. The Code of Solomon's Wisdom holds the exact prophetic decrees that silence the racing mind and command the physical pain to leave your cells. The heavy shoulders that have been weighing you down will finally be freed. Your breath will become calm, deep, and steady again. You will no longer wake up feeling like you fought a silent, invisible war all night long. And to make absolutely sure you never return to that brutal cycle of exhaustion, heaven is placing something else directly into your hands. Because the great physician sees every single battle you fight in the secret of your room, you are also receiving two specific preparations alongside the code. First, you will receive the ritual of the righteous sleep. This is a profound step-by-step instruction designed to silence your worries and seal your mind with perfect peace before your head even hits the pillow. Second, you are receiving the awakening of clarity, the 7 morning decrees. This is the exact spiritual armor you will declare out loud, so that you step out of bed with supernatural energy, completely untouchable by the exhaustion that used to paralyze your days. It is all there waiting in the first pinned comment. But listen to me very carefully, because the enemy is already trying to build a thick wall of doubt in your mind. He will start to whisper lies to you right now. He will tell you that true relief is impossible, that your body is permanently broken, or that this blessing is simply out of your reach. Silence that voice immediately. To have this divine blueprint to secure this total restoration for your body and your home, you will invest less than a Thursday lunch at the diner. That is the only seed required for a massive harvest of profound physical peace. And heaven covers your faith completely. You have a full 7 days guarantee. If you use the instrument and you do not feel the sudden warmth of healing in your chest, if you do not feel the heavy atmosphere of your bedroom change instantly, it costs you absolutely nothing. The link is right below in the first pinned comment. But there is a critical reason why you must not leave this for later. Think about the long, dark nights you have already endured. Think about the silent, desperate tears you cried when they said there was nothing else to be done, when the diagnosis felt final. You cannot afford to let your family see you suffer another day, dragging your feet, pretending you are fine when your body is practically screaming for rest. The physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed is literally stealing the best, most joyful years of your life. But tonight that theft comes to a complete end. The instrument is ready. The great physician is already walking through the corridors of your house. Go to the first pinned comment now and secure your Code of Solomon's Wisdom. This is not just a book of comforting words, chosen one. This is a spiritual weapon. It is a key that locks the door against the crushing anxiety of the night and opens wide the portal of divine restoration. When you declare the words inside the Code of Solomon's Wisdom, you are authorizing the angels of healing to minister to the exact source of the pain that human hands couldn't reach. The heavy shoulders will be completely freed, the tension in your neck, the tightness in your chest, the ache in your lower back. It will all melt away into nothingness. The Lord is repairing what is broken while you sleep, touching the very cells of your body tonight, bringing a wave of absolute physical relief. You will feel His presence as a literal warmth spreading through your veins. But you must hold the key. You must make the conscious decision to reach out and take the instrument that Solomon left for you. You must choose to break the cycle. I need you to act with extreme urgency, chosen one. I only have exactly 7 copies of this specific blessing available right now for those whose faith is truly awakened. When the midnight hour strikes, when the enemy tries to bring the pain back into your joints and muscles, you must have this in your hands. Imagine setting a glass of water by the bedside table tonight, looking at it, and knowing that as you drink it and speak these ancient decrees, your deliverance is permanently sealed. The complete, undeniable restoration is waiting for you in the first pinned comment. Secure your Code of Solomon's Wisdom before it is taken by someone else. You might be asking yourself right now, but what if this heavy pain has been locked in my body for years? What if my physical exhaustion is just too deep to be reversed by morning? What if I have already tried everything and nothing brought true relief? Hear me very well. The authority of this instrument does not depend on your remaining physical strength. It depends entirely on the wisdom of the blueprint. God is not limited by the calendar, and He is certainly not intimidated by the depth of your fatigue. The code does the spiritual fighting for you when you have absolutely no words left to speak. This healing isn't just a distant promise. It is a living reality that is already transforming homes exactly like yours. Look at Mary, 54, in her living room. She told me, "I used to wake up with terrible pain in my legs, barely able to walk. After using the code, I woke up feeling 20 years younger. The pain is gone." Look at John 61, looking at the sunrise from his porch, who said, "The exhaustion was destroying my joy. I applied the decrees, and last night was the first time in years I slept without waking up tired." And Sarah, 48, holding a cup of tea by the window, who confessed, "I thought the heavy feeling in my chest would never leave. Now, my home is filled with peace, and my body feels incredibly light." That is the exact same deliverance that is standing at the door of your bedroom right now. The moment you step out of bed tomorrow morning and feel the ground beneath your feet, strong and painless, you will remember this exact second. You will know without a shadow of a doubt that heaven intervened. Your body is being completely healed tonight. The heavy exhaustion is being lifted permanently from your shoulders. Your breath will be easy, your sleep will be restored, and the spiritual attack on your health is permanently broken. Go to the first pinned comment, secure the Code of Solomon's Wisdom, along with the ritual of the righteous sleep and the awakening of clarity, the 7 morning decrees. Take hold of your physical relief right now, and then come right back here. Because God still has a direct word for your heart, and before I deliver the next word that's still coming now, because it's still coming, and it weighs, I want to remind you of one thing, chosen one. As I told you earlier, beyond the digital book that's in the first pinned comment, there's that voluntary donation link open, right below the book. We continue receiving not a single cent for every word I deliver here for you every day. That's why this link exists, chosen one, so that another person tomorrow finds exactly this word that found you today. Any amount your heart points to. Each gesture like that keeps our channel standing and makes the next message reach whoever needs it, exactly as it reached you today. And one more thing before we return to the message, I want you to know the following. From time to time here on our channel, I record a special honor video, a thank you video with a special word, only to recognize the chosen ones who donated the most, and those who acquired the digital book. All who sustained this word with me deserve that mention of gratitude for such a generous act. You sow here, heaven remembers you up there, and I remember you down here. I'll wait for you there at the link. Again, chosen one. And this is where the silence of your longest nights finally begins to make sense. Chosen one. For months, perhaps years, you have been crying out for relief, but you have been using the vocabulary of a broken world to ask for a divine intervention. Tonight, the great physician is replacing your language of pain with the original language of creation. I'm going to release over your life the revelation of a specific word, a word that the heavens recognize instantly when it is spoken over a failing body. The word is Rapha. Listen to the sound of it in your spirit. Rapha. It is the ancient Hebrew decree for absolute, cellular, undeniable healing. Rapha does not mean to simply bandage a wound or to mask the pain so you can survive another day of exhaustion. The world offers you management, but God is offering you Rapha. It means to mend by stitching. It means to completely cure, to make whole, to restore to the original design before the affliction ever touched you. When the Lord declares himself as Jehovah Rapha, he is not just saying he can heal, he is saying that healing is his very nature. And tonight, that exact nature is invading the atmosphere of your bedroom, targeting the physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed. You see, the enemy wants you to believe that your body is just wearing out. He whispers that this lingering pain, this heavy tension in your shoulders, is just the normal cost of a hard life. He wants you to accept the exhaustion as your permanent roommate. But Rapha rejects that lie. Rapha is the divine needle and thread moving through the invisible tears in your muscles, your joints, and your mind. It is the breath of the Creator rushing into the places where your energy has completely dried up. It is the end of the ache that nobody else sees, the pain you hide behind a tired smile. To understand how you access this, you need to look at the man who carried the weight of an entire kingdom, yet knew the secret to divine rest. I am talking about Solomon. We often remember Solomon for his wealth and his golden temple, but we forget the immense, crushing physical toll of his calling, the anxiety of leadership, the endless decisions, the spiritual warfare that surrounded his throne. It was enough to break any human body. Yet Solomon did not succumb to the exhaustion. Why? Because he was given an instrument, a specific blueprint to synchronize his physical body with the rhythm of heaven. Solomon understood that the night is not just a time when the sun goes down. The night is a spiritual portal. He knew that if you carry the exhaustion of the day into your sleep, your body becomes a battlefield instead of a sanctuary. That is why he recorded the decrees, the exact spiritual instrument that we now call the Code of Solomon's Wisdom. He mapped out the precise way to command the atmosphere of the night, to call down Rapha over the physical body when the world goes quiet. He knew how to exchange human fatigue for divine endurance, and that is exactly what is happening for you right now. The instrument of Solomon is not just a collection of ancient texts, it is a living mechanism, a spiritual key that unlocks the healing virtue of Rapha in your own home. When you apply this blueprint tonight, you are not just going to sleep. You are entering a divine operating room. The great physician is going to walk past your bedroom door, stand beside you, and touch the exact source of the pain that human hands and modern medicine couldn't reach. I want you to visualize this right now. You are going to place a simple glass of water by your bedside table tonight, an everyday object. But as you speak the decrees from the instrument of Solomon, as you align your mouth with the revelation of Rapha, that simple act becomes a profound declaration of faith. You are telling the heavens, I am ready to be restored. I am leaving the heavy shoulders, the racing mind, and the physical ache at the foot of the cross. I am stepping into the healing that was prepared for me before the foundation of the world. Think about the moment when the diagnosis felt final. Think about the time when they looked at you and said there was nothing else to be done, when the medical report felt like a life sentence of perpetual fatigue and pain. The world spoke its final word over your body. But Rapha has the final say. Rapha overrides the diagnosis. Rapha rewrites the medical history. The exhaustion that has been draining your joy, making you fear you will become a burden to your family, is being dismantled tonight by the authority of the great physician. Tomorrow morning is going to be different. This is not a metaphor. This is a prophetic guarantee. For too long your body has been trapped in a spiritual winter, buried under the frost of relentless exhaustion and pain. But every winter must eventually yield to the harvest. Because of the healing flowing through Rapha, and because of the seed of faith you are planting through the instrument of Solomon, the cycle of exhaustion is breaking. You are going to wake up with a supernatural lightness and restored energy that will shock you. When you step out of bed tomorrow morning and feel the ground beneath your feet, strong and painless, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the harvest of your healing has arrived in your room. The heavy legs will be light. The tension in your neck will be gone. The mental fog that has made every decision feel like lifting a boulder will be replaced by the sharp, clear awakening of clarity. This is the promise of Rapha. This is the power of the blueprint. You are no longer fighting the physical breakdown alone. The Lord is fighting for you, and He is healing the very cells of your body as you rest in His presence. But there is a condition to this restoration. Chosen one. The healing is available, the Rapha is present, and the instrument of Solomon is within your reach. Yet to fully step into this new season of physical strength, you must understand the exact nature of the spiritual attack that has been draining you. Because if you do not recognize the root, the symptom will always try to return. And there is a fourth thing I need to reveal to you, a truth that no one has ever told you about why this specific pain chose you. Let us pause for a moment, chosen one, because what heaven has just revealed must be grounded in your daily reality. I need you to look at the exact sequence of what is happening here in this very hour. This is not a random message you stumbled upon while scrolling. This is a divine alignment designed specifically to intercept the cycle of pain that has been quietly robbing your vitality. God is establishing a clear, undeniable boundary line in your life tonight. He is separating the season of physical weariness, the season of heavy shoulders, from the new season of divine restoration. You must understand the four distinct facts of this deliverance. First, recognize that your body is being prepared right now to completely release the physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed. Second, the heavy, invisible burden of emotional and mental fatigue is being permanently lifted from your shoulders, breaking the yoke of stress that makes every simple decision feel overwhelming. Third, your sleep is being supernaturally restored by the direct touch of Rapha, ensuring that your bedroom becomes a place of true, deep recovery rather than a lonely battleground of anxious thoughts. And fourth, the spiritual root of this constant attack on your health is being permanently severed, so that the moment you step out of bed tomorrow morning and feel the ground beneath your feet, strong and painless, you will know beyond any doubt that the great physician has visited your home. This is the exact blueprint of your healing. But to truly sustain this deliverance and never return to the days of exhaustion, you must understand exactly how the enemy managed to drain your strength in the first place. For years, you have operated under a very specific spiritual posture without even realizing the toll it was taking on your physical body. You have assumed the heavy role of the silent bearer. You are the one everyone leans on when things go wrong. You are the pillar of the family, the one who carries the heavy weight of everyone else's problems, the one who resolves the crises, and the one who absorbs the tension in the room so that others can be at peace. You endure the physical pain and the mental exhaustion quietly, without complaining, simply so that those around you will not worry. You push through the aches, you ignore the signals your body sends you, and you keep walking even when your legs feel like lead, but the silent bearer is cracking under the unseen pressure. You have taken on a massive burden that was never meant for your shoulders alone, absorbing the emotional and physical impact of every storm that hits your home. You thought you were just being strong. You thought this was your duty, but the adversary used your deep love for your family to slowly deplete your physical health, cell by injured cell. But listen to me carefully. God did not design you to break under the weight of others, chosen one. He designed you to stand firm and joyful under the shadow of His healing wings. Tonight, the Lord is shifting your spiritual position entirely. You are no longer the exhausted, silent bearer, carrying the entire house on your fragile back. You are becoming the restored vessel. You are stepping into a position where you operate from a place of renewed physical strength, divine health, and unshakable inner peace. The exhaustion is no longer your identity. Because of this profound shift in the spiritual realm, the Lord instructed me to seal 3 new names over your life tonight. These are not just comforting words. They are eternal spiritual identities that will define your new season of physical and emotional healing. When heaven looks at you from this night forward, these are the names that will resonate in the spiritual realm. I need you to receive them with an open spirit, because the old identity of pain, sickness, and exhaustion is being completely washed away by the blood of the Lamb. Receive the first name, the shielded breath. For far too long, the enemy has tried to steal your vitality, leaving you gasping for energy in the middle of the day, making every simple task feel like an impossible mountain to climb. But from tonight on, every breath you take will be filled with the restorative life of Rapha. Your lungs will draw in profound peace, your cells will receive divine oxygen, and the heavy, anxious tightness in your chest will dissolve into pure, glorious lightness. You will breathe easy again. Receive the second name, the Midnight Victor. The long nights of tossing and turning, the quiet hours of staring at the ceiling and battling the aches in the dark are officially over. Your bedroom is no longer a place of restless anxiety or silent suffering. It is now a highly protected sanctuary of deep, uninterrupted peace. When you close your eyes tonight, you will sleep the sleep of the righteous, fully protected, completely restored and untouched by the cares of the world, and receive the third name, the Dawn of Strength. The miserable mornings of waking up feeling as though you have been fighting a brutal war all night are gone forever. Tomorrow morning, and every single morning after, you will rise not with dread, but with supernatural lightness and completely restored energy. Your feet will hit the floor with renewed purpose, your joints will move with perfect ease, and your mind will be incredibly sharp and clear for the beautiful day ahead. When you fully embrace these 3 names, the entire atmosphere of your physical body and the environment of your home changes immediately. But hear me well, chosen one, because this is where many fail. The adversary will not give up easily. He knows the exact moments of your weakness. He has studied your behavioral patterns, your days of extreme fatigue, and your moments of highest emotional stress. He is waiting for a crack in the armor. He waits for the days when the physical pain flares up intensely, when they said there was nothing else to be done, when the diagnosis felt final and hopeless. In those moments of deep vulnerability, when the tears flow and the exhaustion is overwhelming, he whispers his dark lies. He tells you that you are forgotten, that this heavy burden is just a normal part of aging, and that God has turned a blind eye to your silent suffering. That is exactly why you cannot rely on human willpower alone to keep this healing intact. You need the specific spiritual instrument to protect this restoration day and night. Solomon left a precise blueprint for this exact vulnerability. The Code of Solomon's Wisdom is not just a digital book, it is the exact spiritual instrument. The powerful set of divine decrees that shields your body and your mind when the physical exhaustion tries to return. It is the ancient wisdom that builds an impenetrable wall of fire around your physical health. Inside this divine instrument, you will find the exact words to speak over your body when the silent ache tries to creep back in before bedtime, silencing the pain before it can even take root. You are also receiving the ritual of the righteous sleep to calm your racing thoughts and the awakening of clarity, the 7 morning decrees to command your day. This is your daily unshakable armor. It is the practical 2-minute key that shifts the atmosphere of your room and aligns your physical body with the healing power of the Holy Spirit. It is waiting for you right now, separated and prepared by the hand of God. In the first pinned comment below this video, do not leave your physical restoration unprotected for another night. Chosen one. The cost of ignoring this instrument is simply too high, because your health and your peace are too precious to leave exposed to the enemy's attacks. Go to the first pinned comment right now, secure your Code of Solomon's Wisdom, and bring this massive divine protection into your home immediately. This is the tangible key that seals the powerful work Rafa is doing in your body tonight. It is the instrument that ensures the pain does not come back and the exhaustion is kept outside your door forever. I will wait here for you to do this, because the next thing I am going to reveal will expose the 3 hidden tactics the enemy uses to attack your health while you are distracted, and you absolutely must know them before you close your eyes to sleep tonight. The physical exhaustion and the silent ache you carry in your body before going to bed are not just natural signs of aging or a heavy routine, chosen one. You have been told that your body is simply slowing down, but the heavens are revealing a different truth to you tonight. This heavy shadow over your days is a calculated spiritual strategy to drain the life out of your calling, and the adversary uses 3 specific tactics to keep you in this cycle of pain. The first tactic is the assault on your twilight. The enemy waits for the exact moment when the house gets quiet and you finally lay down. Instead of the deep sleep you desperately need, he sends the tension. You feel it in your heavy shoulders, a physical weight that human hands cannot massage away. He whispers that the diagnosis felt final, that the pain in your joints will be your companion forever. He attacks your rest because a child of God who cannot sleep is a warrior who cannot fight the next day. The second tactic is the paralysis of the mind through physical drain. Have you noticed how your mental fatigue is making it hard to think clearly or make choices for tomorrow? When your body is constantly screaming in silent ache, your spirit becomes clouded. The enemy wants to exhaust your decision-making power so completely that you feel like giving up. He wants you to look at your family and feel the fear of becoming a burden to those you love because of your constant exhaustion. And the third tactic is the theft of the morning. You close your eyes, you sleep for hours, but you do not rest. You wake up just as tired as when you laid down. He steals the divine restoration in the dark, so when the sun rises, you are already defeated. But God is reversing this tonight. He is bringing the revelation of Rafa directly into your room. And just as the enemy has 3 tactics to break your body down, the Lord has provided 3 counterweapons to rebuild it, hidden within the wisdom of Solomon. The first weapon is the decree of the righteous sleep. Before your head hits the pillow tonight, you must establish a spiritual perimeter of peace around your bed. This is not just asking for a good night, it is a forceful decree of physical restoration over every muscle. When you apply the instrument of Solomon, you literally command the atmosphere of your bedroom to shift. You take that simple glass of water by the bedside table, and it becomes a prophetic point of contact for the cleansing of your physical strength while you rest. The second weapon is the shield of mental clarity. When the fog of exhaustion tries to settle over your thoughts, you must use the exact decrees that break the yoke of physical and mental fatigue. This weapon is designed to lift the heavy shoulders and silence the racing mind. You stop accepting the whisper that says you must get used to the pain, and you start speaking the language of complete restoration. The great physician begins to touch the exact source of the pain. The third weapon is the awakening of the dawn. This is the exact spiritual posture for waking up with supernatural lightness and restored energy. It is the guarantee that the cycle of exhaustion is broken before your feet even touch the floor. It prepares you for the moment you step out of bed tomorrow morning and feel the ground beneath your feet, strong and painless. You declare that the breath in your lungs is renewed and that your cells are vibrating with divine health. Recognizing the cycle of the physical exhaustion without having the instrument that Solomon left is like receiving the diagnosis without the treatment. And there is more. There are exactly 4 specific forms of attack beyond these 3 that I cannot open here. Not for lack of time, but for density. Each one needs its own page, with the exact counter-weapon clearly mapped out. And while I don't deliver these 4 here, the adversary knows them all. The Code of Solomon's wisdom delivers them directly into your hands, because there will be moments when your strength is tested. When Monday morning feels like a mountain you cannot physically climb, when Sunday night brings that wave of physical anxiety about the week ahead, when you face a difficult decision and your body is just too exhausted to think clearly. That is when you need this blueprint. Recognizing the attack without the instrument leaves you exactly where you have always been, knowing the name of the pain, but empty-handed. You cannot afford to fight a spiritual battle over your physical health with empty hands anymore. The exhaustion has taken enough from your life. It has stolen enough of your joy and enough of your peace. The heavens are offering you the exact key to lock the door against this physical drain tonight. God provides the blueprint, but you must take the step of obedience to use it. And that is why there is one last obstacle that needs to be named before you can truly say amen. A final barrier standing between you and your complete healing tonight. Close your eyes for a moment, right where you are, and place your hand exactly where that persistent ache resides. We are entering the court of heaven right now. You have fought a long battle in the physical realm, dragging your body through days that felt like climbing a mountain, waking up just as tired as when you laid down. But tonight, the battlefield shifts. The atmosphere in your room is already changing. The air is growing thicker with profound peace, the stillness that only the great physician brings. Take a deep, slow breath. The healing of Rapha is flowing into your space, pushing out the heavy exhaustion. Father, in the mighty name of the one who holds the blueprint of our existence, I lift up this chosen one listening right now. Lord, you see the silent tears they wept into their pillow when the pain in their heavy shoulders became too much to bear. You see the cellular exhaustion, the way their physical energy drains away before morning is over. I ask you to send your ministering angels into their bedroom tonight. Let a supernatural warmth radiate from the crown of their head to the soles of their feet. Touch the nerve endings, restore the weary muscles, and breathe your divine life into every cell. Let the night become a sanctuary of absolute, uninterrupted restoration. Let their bed become an altar of physical renewal, where the code of Solomon's wisdom activates a divine shield of peace over their mind and body. Remove the ache that medicine could not explain, that lingering heaviness making them fear they were breaking down. I decree the spirit of chronic fatigue is stripped of its power right now. Let the healing current of your spirit wash through their bloodstream, bringing a miraculous lightness to their limbs. When they open their eyes tomorrow, let them feel a surge of vibrant energy, stepping out of bed with a strength they haven't felt in years. The long winter of physical suffering ends tonight, and by the authority vested in this word, I now release 4 specific declarations of deliverance over your life. Chosen one. First, I release the complete breaking of the physical yoke of exhaustion, that leaden feeling pulling your legs down, the tightness in your chest making breathing feel like a chore. It is commanded to leave you right now. You will no longer walk through your days feeling trapped inside a failing vessel. The vitality that belongs to you by divine right is being forcefully returned to your body, restoring the spring in your step. Second, I release the breaking of mental and emotional fatigue. The crushing tension that sits upon your heavy shoulders, the fog that clouds your decision-making and makes tomorrow feel impossible, is dissolving under the light of His presence. Your mind will no longer be a chaotic storm of anxious thoughts about your health. The Code of Solomon's wisdom is establishing a perimeter of clarity around your thoughts. You will wake up with a sharp, quiet mind, ready to face the day not with dread, but with joy. Third, I release the shattering of the spiritual brass ceiling that made you feel disconnected. The whispering voice that told you prayers for healing were bouncing back, that God had forgotten you, is silenced forever. The channels of heaven are wide open over your head. The presence of God is a tangible, physical reality wrapping around you in this exact moment, bridging the gap between the pain you've carried and the relief you've been praying for. You are deeply seen and intimately known. And fourth, I break and destroy the fear of seeming ungrateful. The insidious lie that told you not to ask for physical healing because others have it worse, or that you should silently endure this exhaustion as your cross to bear. You have carried this guilt, afraid to claim your restoration because the enemy convinced you your pain wasn't important enough. That lie dies tonight. Your Father does not weigh your pain against the world's suffering. He is Rapha, and He desires your absolute wholeness. You are allowed to ask for relief. You thought this relentless physical pain was just a biological failure or the inevitable result of aging, but it is a spiritual blockade. The intensity of the attack on your body is the exact proof of the magnitude of the calling upon your life. The adversary only fights this fiercely, trying to drain your daily energy, because he knows you carry a heavy anointing. If you were not a threat to the kingdom of darkness, you would not be enduring this level of physical warfare. The pain was not a sign of your weakness. It was a desperate attempt to stop your imminent rising. And the Lord says to you tonight, "My beloved child, I have seen the nights you paced the floor in the dark, trying to massage the ache out of your tired muscles. I have counted every silent tear you shed when the diagnosis felt final, and they told you there was nothing else to be done. I saw you forcing a smile, pretending you were fine when your body was desperately screaming for rest. You have been incredibly brave, enduring a storm no one else could see, but your time of suffering in silence is over. I am stepping into your room tonight. I am the great physician, bypassing the limitations of human medicine to touch the exact source of your affliction. Where human hands could not reach, my spirit is moving right now. I am descending into the very cells of your body, repairing broken tissues and flushing out the toxic stress that has pooled in your heavy shoulders. The warmth you feel spreading through your chest is my literal touch, resetting your biological clock and undoing years of physical damage. I am giving you a brand new garment of health. Do not fear the night anymore, for I have commanded my angels to stand guard around your bed. When you close your eyes tonight, you will sink into a deep, righteous sleep, undisturbed by the sudden aches that used to jolt you awake. I am breathing my breath into your lungs, a healing breath synchronizing your heartbeat with the peace of heaven. The code of Solomon's wisdom that I am placing in your hands is my personal instrument of protection, ensuring the atmosphere of your bedroom remains a fortified sanctuary. And tomorrow morning, when the sun rises, you will experience the manifestation of my promise. When you step out of bed and feel the ground beneath your feet, you will stand strong, anchored, and completely painless. You will stretch your arms and realize the heavy burden is gone. You will walk into your kitchen with a supernatural lightness, and your family will see the radiant transformation in your face. The season of physical depletion has expired. I am breathing vibrant life back into your bones. I give you permission, chosen one, to stop fighting this battle alone. I give you permission to lay down the armor you have been wearing just to survive a normal day. You no longer have to pretend to be unbreakable. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to let God carry the heavy shoulders that have borne the weight of your family's worries. Release the tension in your jaw. Let your hands fall open. Surrender the pain to Him right now, and give yourself the ultimate permission to be fully and miraculously restored. I now extend my hand toward your house and decree a covering of sealing over everything that belongs to you, over your table, so that every meal is an act of communion and not of anxiety, and that the conversations that happen there are seasoned with wisdom from above. I declare a covering over your children and your spouse if you have them. May your obedience tonight become a mantle of protection over them. May they feel the atmosphere of your house change, the weight leave, the lightness of the presence of God enter. And I decree a covering over your work, over your hands, over every project and opportunity. May the healing that you received here unlock new strength for your daily tasks. May your immediate obedience become your greatest qualification in the eyes of men and in the eyes of God. You are committed, you are commissioned, you are sent. Imagine sitting in your favorite chair in the living room tonight, chosen one. I want you to see this clearly. You are sitting there feeling absolutely zero pain in your back. Your breathing is deep, steady, and calm, and a profound silence of peace is filling the entire room. The heavy exhaustion that has been draining you, the tension that was locked in your shoulders, it is all completely gone. There is only a supernatural lightness left behind. You look around your home, and the atmosphere has shifted. The air is no longer thick with worry or physical fatigue. The pain that used to accompany your every movement has vanished, replaced by the comforting warmth of divine restoration. You feel it in your bones, in your cells, in the very core of your being. This is the reality God is establishing in your house tonight. I just declared that the great physician is repairing what is broken while you sleep, and I want you to hold on to that exact moment of deliverance. I want you to hear one thing before closing this video, because there is a phrase the adversary will whisper in your ear in the next 3 hours. He will try to break what God just established, But before the phrase, there is something you need to receive. What was sealed here right now will be tested the moment you try to rest tonight. The code of Solomon's wisdom is waiting for you in the first pinned comment. With the ritual of the righteous sleep and the awakening of clarity, the 7 morning decrees, for less than a Thursday lunch at the diner, because the committed, commissioned, and sent chosen one without covering rots when the physical exhaustion and the silent ache try to return, and the adversary counts on your weakness tonight. It is not an expense. It is an instrument. And Solomon prepared it for you to cross what is coming with a firm hand, not with an empty hand, with a 7 days guarantee. The risk is ours. The hand is yours. Click right now, while the decree is still alive in your chest, not tomorrow, not after your shower, because whoever leaves it for later leaves it for never, and the adversary already knows this. In the next 3 hours he will speak inside of you, not with a loud voice. In sequence, 5 short phrases. This is just a coincidence. Your body will never heal. You are just getting old. It's too expensive. You don't deserve this relief. 5 waves. He tries from 5 angles. In one, you give in. Today, right now, before the silent ache strikes again, not later, today. And Solomon will sustain it with you. And now, the last word of this video. And in the next word that I will bring to this channel, I am going to deliver 7 specific signs of the financial blessing God is sending to your mailbox. Whoever heard this word today needs to hear that one in sequence, because what comes next is not a continuation. It is a deepening. Click on the video that will appear on the screen in a few seconds. And still in this video, chosen one, before I seal this hour with you, I return one last time to this request. You walked with me until here. You crossed every word, every decree, every sign. And if at any moment of this message you felt heaven touch you, you know this video was no accident. The voluntary donation link continues open in the first pinned comment, right below the digital book, not as a charge, not as exchange, as the chosen ones return to the altar from which the word came forth. Any amount your heart points to, and heaven sees every gesture. Heaven sees, and heaven multiplies it over your home, over your days, over what you don't yet know is coming. That was my last request. I'll wait for you there, chosen one. And before you go, think of a specific person right now. Someone in your life who is secretly carrying a heavy burden of pain and exhaustion. Someone whose shoulders are constantly heavy with physical or emotional fatigue. Send this message to them immediately. And when that person opens this video, they will need what you just received, including the instrument that Solomon left. It might be what opens their cycle too. Don't say amen yet. Sit in this for a moment. Feel the weight of what just happened. The heavy shoulders are gone. The night will be peaceful. The pain is losing its grip on your body. Now, you may say amen. Type amen received in the comments right now to seal this complete deliverance over your life. I declare over you the truth of Psalm 4:8 KJV. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. For thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. The moment you step out of bed tomorrow morning and feel the ground beneath your feet, strong and painless, remember, the key is in your hands.